Hey friends. Gonna give y'all a couple seconds to jump on. Y'all, stress kills. Like, stress is horrible. My eye literally has become a lazy eye from stress. But it should all end here soon. Okay. I didn't notice how bad it was until, oh Lord. Okay. So, I kind of want to share something with y'all that has to do with letting fears overcome us and overtake everything. So, I went to see this play today. See? The Color Purple. Went to go see it with my best friend and her family. And we had, when it came here, like 4 years ago, we had made plans to go. And then for reasons, I ended up not going. And so this year we said, oh, well, when it comes back, we're definitely going and we're going together. So when we found out it was going, called each other, we're like, yes, we're going. Let's get our tickets and let's do everything and let's make this happen. All right, yay. And for some reason, I can't see y'all's comments. So if I don't say hi to you, it's because I can't see your comments. I don't know why. So I can't even see who jumped on. But hello to those of you that are jumping on. So we were excited, getting ready to get our tickets. And then all of a sudden I was like, no, I don't want to go. I can't go. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, oh no, I can't go. Because there is a scene that I remember in the movie that could possibly be a trigger, based on some things that I'm going through currently. And so my fear of that trigger happening in this large place and people knowing or me getting upset stopped me and made me have a really large fear. So I told her no, didn't want to go. I wasn't going to go. And we talked about it. And then she's like, are you sure? And I'm like, no. She called me, are you sure? I'm like, no, I don't want to go. I can't. I even talked to my counselor about it. And she's like, well, I think that you could do it. And I was like, no, I think it'll be a trigger. No, I don't want to go. Well, then, of course, God has you face your fears, even when you think that you don't want to face them. And lo and behold, a couple days ago, she calls me back and says, hey, such and such can't go now. Do you want to go? And I'm thinking to myself, you've got to be kidding me. Like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, I keep saying I don't want to go. Okay, maybe I should go. So I kind of just told her I would think about it. And I did. I thought about it. I prayed about it. Prayed hard about it. And then it was like, Shonda, you were saying that this year you're going to not let fears get in your way. And you're letting this fear get in your way from going and having this opportunity with your best friend that you have been talking about. Like 4 years, we have said that we were going to go see this together. So I said, okay, I would go. Now, of course, even this morning, I was nervous and thinking, oh my gosh, well, what if this scene comes? And, I didn't know what to expect. I even made a Facebook post yesterday asking anybody who had seen it, because then I messaged some of them and said, oh, well, could you tell me about this scene and tell me, how it's like portrayed? And they all pretty much said, oh, it's not that, it's really not. You just kind of passes it over. It's not that big a deal. So I was like, okay. And so this morning, got up, got dressed, got ready, and I went. And I am so glad that I went. One, the scene didn't even really happen. The scene that I really thought was going to be a trigger for me literally didn't happen. Like, they just kind of went over it and said it in a few words. Hey, cousin. Said it in a couple words and just kind of just let it go. So I thought, oh my gosh, Shonda, could you imagine the fact that you were so afraid to go because of one scene in one play that you thought was going to be portrayed in this play was going to stop you from having an amazing time with your friend, having an amazing time even seeing the play? Because for me, there's been a lot of things that I've had to stop watching and stop doing just because they have become triggers, which was part of my life before that hey Chanela, that unfortunately I haven't been able to make a part of my life because of my fears, like just being afraid of seeing and doing some certain things that will trigger me. So y'all, like, we really have to stop letting our fears overcome us. Stop letting our fears take the best of us. Because again, like I've said 3 times in this video, probably more, had I just kept being afraid and kept saying no and not going, I would have never known. I would have never known that, guess what, Shonda, the scene didn't even happen. Or I wouldn't have got to sit and laugh with my best friend or her family or just be there, all because I was afraid of nothing. And even if it would have happened, I think that I would have had the coping skills to be able to handle it and take care of it. But I didn't even give my chance originally that opportunity to even see if I was ready, to even see if I thought that it was something that could take place. And I mean, I overcame a fear, which is huge for me. I'm so excited. Remember, I told y'all this year I'm going to be vulnerable. This year I'm going to let y'all know into my fears and that it's not always rainbows and unicorns for me. And I have to kind of say, oh, thanks, Janella. I'm kind of proud of me too. Like, it really was a huge thing. And I was so scared. Y'all have no idea how scared I was. I mean, stomach hurting, y'all, like lazy eye. Like, that is stress, like so afraid. And I think of how we do this in just life in general. We're so afraid to try different things, so afraid to get outside of the box that we miss out on so many opportunities, whether it be going for a new job, whether it be learning a new trade, whether it be just doing anything. I mean, it comes to so many things: having a baby, adopting a baby, looking at a new house, buying a new car, like so many things that we just are like, oh, I'm too afraid, it's not going to work, I can't do it. And if we continue to let our fears overcome and overtake us, we are missing out on so much that God has made for us and so much that God has us ready and prepared for that we don't even know we're prepared for. And he prepared me, but I didn't even trust, which was my problem, that I didn't trust that he already had me prepared for this. And I let that overcome and take me over, which is sad because it's sad to think that something so small, but yet so large in my head was going to make me miss out on an opportunity with family and friends. And it is my friends, but they're really like family because we've known each other forever. So I really want y'all to not let fears overcome you, not let fears get in your way of trying new things, doing new things. You know, last year was, oh, it's the year of yes. And I ate sushi and it was horrible. And I tried duck and it was okay. But I got to do things bigger than that. I've got to not be afraid of these little things and just really try big things. So this year, 2018, I'm doing big things. I am trying big things that I am so afraid of. And the fact that this one little one in the very beginning of the year, the first month of the year, I did and I overcame, I pretty much think that I can go the rest of the year going bigger and better and harder. Like, just not letting fear get in my way. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so mad at myself that I spent days and months, because we had planned this months ago, being afraid of something that didn't even take place. Like, didn't even take place. So y'all, whatever your fear is, whatever you're going through, whatever you think that you can't handle, just try it. Even if you try it and it doesn't work, or even if you just take a baby step and you kind of walk in the door and you walk back out, that's okay. At least start making baby steps towards your goals, towards your dreams, towards whatever it is that you want to do. Because now I feel good about myself. I feel not all the way invincible, but I kind of feel a little bit invincible. Like, I can take on the world and I can take on way more than I thought I could. I doubted myself. I had real self-doubt in me. And, you know, sometimes they say, if you don't believe in yourself, who will? And I know that there's a bunch of family and friends that believe in me, but I really have to start believing in myself. And I really have to start believing and not just saying that I can do these things, but really doing these things and making them happen. So I appreciate you guys. And just, again, let's stop together letting fears overcome and overtaking us, because we are going to miss out on so many opportunities, all because we were afraid to take risks. I mean, it's kind of silly when you think about it. Yeah, it's really silly. So thank y'all for watching. Love you guys. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. And now to get this lazy eye, because now I'm not stressed. So I'm hoping this kind of clears up here pretty soon. So you guys have a great Saturday and talk to you later. Bye.